Join me for a day in the life, servicing day, and a few bits in between. First one, we've got to service this gas fire, so we'll take all coals off first. Burner out, hoover her out, check behind, catchment area, smoke bomb. You can start to refit, back together again. A bit of advice to give you is as you're taking it off, lay them down in the rows. So it's easy to remember how to put it back together, but you're not supposed to do them without the instructions anyway, because this will tell us layouts somewhere on what way the coals go in. Back to black coal paint. Not supposed to use fire now for 24 hours. We've also got to replace these basin taps. Gone for a quarter turn style this time. Not much room up there. Hot should be fine, but cold's a bit tight. With the teeth of the toilet. We'll try and cut this cold one off here and get a flexi on, loop it back around. All one's cleaned off the bases and try and leave that silicone because the holes are massive. Whoever installed the taps last time obviously silicone them in, and that'll help benefit us because the holes in basins are normally too big. There is ways round it. You can cut a nut down and make it sit in the hole, but no need to on this one because the silicone will hold it in position. Took the isolation valve off the hot and replaced it with a flexi. With an isolation valve on. So sit something like that into that. Right, so that's our hot connected up. This one, you can see I've been trying to get onto the cold, but it just wants to kink. I'm gonna have to try and do something with this elbow. Whether I sweat it off and move it back or don't know. Sweat that off now. Hopefully, not only slight swirl, can't see, swirl in the flexi up into the bottom of the tap. That's what plan. This little Baxi Brasilia wall heater to do. Some of you will remember them. Some of you, well, I've never seen one before. Just lifts off after you pulled the control knob off. Not a lot to these, absolutely brilliant. Cheap to run. Just proper ugly, that's why they phased them out. It's a service on this. now, the little bugger. Hasn't been running since last time I serviced it. Really economical because this is a sort of big lump of cast. This heat exchanger, I don't know if it's classed as a heat exchanger or what. This one's serviced now. Not get any footage of this. Oh. Didn't get any footage of the last boiler service, but this is the next one. Worcester 8000. It's not one of my installs, but it's a pretty neat install to be fair. And that's the view from inside of one of these. It's virtually the same as the old CDI Classic. Different Venturion and things, but same heat exchanger, looks like the same electrodes, not had to replace them yet. Very similar fan. It's a big expansion vessel on this one. Condensate traps, it's fairly simple to do, but it's a bit harder. Obviously this is a system boiler, so no flow turbine adapter to go wrong. This is a bit of an issue that I find with them. This is your PR, well, they drain off and your condensate pipe, but they always seem to kink. Rubber's a bit too soft. I don't know how the condensate actually gets past that. The camera's not really picking it up. Here's a bit there. Get it serviced now. Second to last service. This is a 30i. I'm not even sure if I still make these anymore. Good little boiler actually. Again, just annual service. Visual inspection of everything. If you fill up flue seals, etc. Leaks. General overall inspection. That air vent not shutting off because it has been weeping. My next and final one. What's going on here? Why is pressure so high? I've done that last year. That should be alright. Sounds it as well. I suspect someone's over-pressurised it, so we'll get that drained off. It's 13 years old now, this one. It's had a right-hand block, flow turbine adapter before that, some electrodes and a board, I think, in the last 13 years off me. Just routine service. And that's me over and out for today.